Hello, MANNY COCKAFLOPOULOS here again. Happy Hump Day. Cheers to you. Guilt-free fucking Coca-Cola. Cola kombucha. Hope everyone's doing well on this Hump Day. I'm in a probably an infamous or famous hump spot here in Melbourne, here at the little car park here at Elwood Beach. You know how many fucking spots I know in Melbourne to get parking by them? I should draw you a map one day. If they're still there. If they haven't fallen victim to gentrification. I hope not. It's always fun to go parking it there as a young'un. Now when you're an adult, you go parking it there. Deep down you kind of think, what am I like at the canis around? You're a grown man. But it's fun every so often. Always feel like a bit of a pervert there if I pull up to a car that's got the fucking windows fogged up and I'm sitting here by myself going, rocking up like this going, right, just to fuck with them a little. It's funny, man. Relax, petrols, fucking could write a book about these spots. But it gets me thinking when I'm here there, how much fun it was, how much fun it could still be, just to do things a little outside of the box, you know, or inside the box, mainly from the box. Never too old, never too old. I remember a few years back, 10, 15 years ago now, at the Cherry Bar, the fucking legendary Cherry Bar. I had a good run of partying there in my early 30s. You know, you have these pockets of time where everything just clicks. You got the right bar out, the right club, the right music, the right vibes, and you have a nice window of decent partying. My gal, the mojo's fucking up to 11, and you're rocking it. That was one of those periods. I remember one particular night I was on the dance floor fucking killing it as usual. And I think it was a Rolling Stones song. It might have been Jumpy Jack Flash. I remember this one particular night there was this Yero there. Now when I say Yero, he would have been in his mid-60s, I reckon. There on his own, the whole night on the fucking stage, just fucking rocking out there. Oh, just fucking rock! Now, some would have looked at him and gone, "Can you Yero today?" But I saw him and I thought, that's something to aspire to. That's something to aspire to. Because once you get too old to do stuff, I don't know, what's the fucking point? Navalish mi Allah. You have to put brain in. For what, then? So you can pay your bills? You gotta pay your bills. I got a fucking phone bill I gotta pay later. Big deal. Taking me a minute and a half, I'll pay it on my phone, on my credit card, and there, see you later. There are more important things to fucking worry about. Actually, I don't have anything to worry about. I have more important things to occupy my time. My mental energy. Because when you get present, you realize there's nothing to worry about. We're all gonna die, man. And I thought of that driving over here for the first time that thought of, am I like, one day I'm actually just not going to be here anymore. That thought, for the first time, excited me. Rather than filling me with anxiety and fear, it excited me. I thought, what am I like? What's going on? What's going on, mate? There really is nothing to worry about. They're your bills, man. Don't worry about your bills. Your bills. You don't know what fucking bills I got there. Don't fucking tell me that don't worry. All right, then I won't tell you that don't worry. Go ahead, continue worrying. I know cunts that have gone through fucking hell. I've looked into the abyss myself. Everyone's got their their problems, and far be it from me to compare scars with people, because I think that's it's just another way to compare dick sizes. And I'm quite happy with not having to do that. I'm not wanting to do that. I don't have to do that. News break for you. The Kinesi aren't coming there. The Chinese are not taking over Australia. There's no mark of the beast microchip injected into my arm from my fucking vaccine. There may or may not be an Illuminati. And if there is, fuck them there. Who cares? We meet in secret. Yeah, good for you. Don't you want to know what we do? No. I'm not interested. It's raining outside. This fella just came out of the bushes here. I don't know if you saw him walk past before I saw him. You probably did. From that angle, you would have seen him come out through there. There he goes, walking into the beach. It's pissing down. Good on you, Jared. He was doing his own thing. I'll watch it from here. I'll be the foreman. I'll be the supervisor. It's a good idea. It's a nice visual. I'm not fucking jumping in the water. It's fucking freezing. Pascal, but I respect the fact that he's doing that because he wants to. Years ago, I don't know if I've told you this before, but years ago, 2015, I think it was. I was in New York and I was sitting at Whole Foods, Union Square. Upstairs, there's a dining area that overlooks a Union Square station. It was pissing down like this. People scurrying back and forth, coming out of the subway, going down to the subway, umbrellas, coats, trying to get out of the rain. I noticed this one fella, and he was dressed in kind of like a relaxed corporate way, i.e. jeans and like a blue shirt, light blue shirt, buttoned up, tucked into his jeans with some sort of cool boots, backpack, like he worked for Google or somewhere like that, And this fella, in the midst of this rain, he didn't have an umbrella, and what he'd done, he'd sat on the steps there at Union Square where a lot of people sit and meet or have something to eat. He had sat there and laid back, arms behind his head like that, his backpack to one side, closed his eyes and just fucking lay there in the rain, allowed himself to get soaked, zero fucks given. I remember seeing that bloke and I thought, has he lost the plot? Or has he become enlightened? I like to think the latter, like he had tapped into something. There's a fine line between losing all fucks and losing all hope. It's not the same thing. Some people get it mixed up. To lose all your fucks, to not give a fuck anymore, doesn't mean that you've lost hope. They're two different things. So I like to think this fella had stopped giving a fuck. Thought to himself, I'm gonna get wet. What's the worst that can happen? What am I trying to scurry out of the rain for? It's just water. And the irony is that when we're walking, say, in the city somewhere and it starts raining, we start running from the rain, from the water. And we start rushing to get to the place that we need to get to. And in the process, we get fucking soaked. Whereas we could just sit it out. Unless we're really in a rush. But when are you really in a rush unless you, knock on wood, have to get to the hospital? Aside from that, you got a meeting maybe for work. You want to get home on time, because if not, your partner's going to crack it because they worked hard to cook you a dinner. That's a big fucking deal there. I was going to die from that. But the rain starts falling, and we kick into survival mode, and we run, and we try to get away from it, and we try to be scurry. We do this. You could just fucking sit there, look at it, and go, oh, it's raining. I've got shelter. I might just sit here and let the storm pass. Last week I went for a long walk. Found myself a Sumner Reserve there in Brunswick East. Old Brunswick Juventus fucking headquarters, home ground. And there's a little stadium there with a covering, obviously. And it started to rain. I went and sat there just to get a bit of time out and to meditate. It started raining lightly and then heavier. And rather than me worry about, oh fuck, I gotta get home, how am I gonna get home, how am I gonna do this, how am I gonna do that, I just sat there. Yeah, all right, let it rain. It's beautiful, I'll sit here and watch it rain. I don't have to be anywhere. And then finally, when I'd kind of had my fill, it was still drizzling a little. I got up and I left and fucking walked to Coles and we got a cheese and, what is it? A cheese bread fucking roll margarita type little pizza thing. Gourmet am I like. There's another fella walking past here in the rain, giving 0 fucks. He's on the phone, probably thinks he's a mugger telling him, oh, I'm walking in the rain. Calm down, Jared. It's funny how they're all named Jared, huh? It's a nice area down here. Smells a little bit of entitlement, but COCKAFLOPOULOS will nip that in the bud. Don't worry about that. I look forward to letting people know what's what, just by looking at them in the eye and going, Malaka, you're serving me coffee there. Nice. But, don't get any fucking misconceptions though. I'm supposed to be grateful here because you're making me my fucking strong almond latte. I'm paying you, give me my coffee, give me a smile, and I'll be on my way. What am I like? What a fucking sunset today. I don't usually do this. I don't like moving the camera. I'm a bit anal like that, but let's see how we go. Wait. Look at that. Fucking it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so we've come off the sticks, as they say in the industry. We've gone handheld. What does that do for the vibe now? Who cares? Coming from someone who's lived a life of anxiety and hypervigilance, there really is nothing to worry about. Your friends will catch you. Your loved ones will catch you. You only open yourself up to being vulnerable and being humbled. And you allow yourself to do that, open yourself up to that possibility, you'll be right. Otherwise you'll keep holding on to my life, my idea of who I am, my idea of my name is fucking Focus. I live in so-and-so area. I do this job. And this, I come home, everything's organized. Out of my luck, it's not, man. It's not. Even my quiff isn't organized like this thing. Fuck. I'll do a fucking Danny Zuka right there. Nice. Anyway. Go parking, This might be a life tip for the day. I haven't done a life tip for a while, but my life tip, I guess, for today is take the missus or your fella, whoever, go find a fucking parking spot, Go do the dirty out in public somewhere. And it's not dirty, it's fucking nice. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the roots. See what I did there? Oh, you thought I was going to button off, didn't you? Oh, look at that cheeky smile, COCKAFLOPOULOS, you old devil, you.